Esther.
Go Egypt.
Check. And watch the video. They're gonna show a few of the candidates. And if you have any approval or disapproval, silent approval or disapproval. I don't want to hear anyone shouting out because we gotta pay attention to the video.
Ignore nonsense. Close your mouth.
The presidency. This year, Americans will vote for the next U.S. president. The U.S. Constitution, written in 1787, outlines the president's duties and the rules for who can run for America's top job. To run for president, you must meet 3 basic requirements. You must be at least 35 years old. You must have been born a U.S. citizen. That means you were born on U.S. soil or were born to at least one parent who is a U.S. citizen. And you must have lived in the United States for at least 14 years. The Constitution also states how long a president can serve. A president's term is 4 years. For a long time, there was no rule about how many times a U.S. president could be re-elected. President Franklin D. Roosevelt was elected 4 times. After his 4th win in 1944, a new rule was added to the Constitution called the 22nd Amendment. It says that a person can't be elected president more than 2 times. That means President Barack Obama can't run for president again this year. He has already been elected twice, first in 2008 and again in 2012. In our nation's history, only 43 people have been president. Who will be next? We'll find out on Election Day, November 8th.
When's the election day? November? 8th! November 8th. They said 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
It's on Monday.
Brian's tracking me. Sarah's tracking. Ahmad, stop pushing her seat now. You got all that room. Sit down and back up. My back is straight.
My back is straight.
My hands are folded.
My hands are folded.
I'm tracking you.
I'm tracking you.
Wyatt's tracking with me. Who else is with me? Guest is with me. So, bring it back. They. I can't get the line. Anyone who's shouting out. They said something interesting.
So you know,
How many years
anything that's
can
over
a
there,
person
pass for
be run for president? How many, not run for president, how many years can they be in office? How many years can they be in office?
You don't have that possibility.
Imani?
Hold your hand.
For 2 years? Zayon?
8 years.
8 years. 8 years is 2 terms. So that's where your confusion came in. So each term is how many years?
8 years.
Each term is
4 years.
4 years. And if they're in office for 2 4-year terms, that's
16 years.
8 years. It's
8 years.
so now did anyone find anything interesting and take notes? Have any questions? Tracking Malik. Imani's tracking.
You think you're gonna tell someone what that means?
Was there a president who wasn't there for more than 2 terms?
Yes. No.
Tracking Malik. Tamir. Who's the first president?
George Washington.
George Washington. All right. Anyone else have anything else that they learned? You want to share? Tracking Brian. I said. Tracking Brian. Brianna's tracking. Don't come in here and make it sound. Imani's tracking. Brianna's tracking. Grab a seat. Grab a seat. What did you hear? Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Much better. Track me. Track me. Marcus is tracking. Brianna's tracking me. My crew up here is tracking me. Track Brian. Huh? Okay. Alright, we'll take one more. We'll take one more. I'm not telling it to anyone. You got something? Tracking. Coffee.
I think that because of this, when I was looking at it, it says that when I was looking
East side.
reading the thing, and I had said, when I was listening, it said Roosevelt was the only one that selected full time. He also, I think that he had 4 years to be in it, so that makes 8. I mean 16.
Alright.
And I think he's been in there for 6 years.
Turn off your voice. East side anytime here. That's $1 each. Turn around and track the speaker. DeSanti, have a seat. That's a check. Let's move on to our next video. We've got
If you're acting like that right now, you know you can lose $5 because you're throwing it. That's an auto deduction, just so you know. Just a reminder. Oh, you're doing it again?
get off of this seat. His desk.
3, 2,
Is the end?
1.
I don't have a Facebook. It was right.
So let's move on to the next video.
Yay.
But our voices are
Oh,
off.
that's what it
We're
I know.
we're looking, Miriam. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Donald Trump, bro.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Javon is in slant. Miriam is in slant. Miriam is in slant. I tried it one more time, so we're gonna stop the ball because you guys can't laugh. Marcus is in slant. Caesar and Brianna are in slant tracking me. So we're gonna start the next video. I'm not sure who's making that sound, but it needs to stop. We're gonna start the next video. Like I said before, you're gonna see a few of the candidates. I don't want to hear any voices. You sign or silent disapproval or approval for whoever you want.
Okay.
On the campaign trail,
It's a check whether it says silent.
on Tuesday, November 8th, millions of Americans will vote for the next president. The two main candidates are Hillary Clinton and Donald Trump. In the coming weeks, we'll be hearing a lot from the candidates. Each will be campaigning, working hard to convince voters that he or she is the right person for the job.
Make sure you're taking notes.
They'll give speeches,
Ask me any questions you
meet
have.
thousands of voters, and face each other in debates. For voters, campaign season is an opportunity to learn more about the candidates and where they stand on key issues, such as education, job creation, and ways to keep the nation safe. It's important for people to be informed when they decide how they will cast their ballots on election day. Campaigning has been around almost as long as our country. In fact, the only president who did not have to campaign at all was George Washington. In 1789, the U.S. was a brand new country, and just about everyone agreed that Washington was the right person to lead it. No one even ran against him. After all, Washington had led American troops in the Revolutionary War as they fought for independence from Great Britain. He had also been in charge of the meetings where the U.S. Constitution was written. But soon, elections got more competitive. Early on, most candidates believed it was inappropriate to ask people to vote for them, so they relied on teams of supporters to do their campaigning for them. Supporters created pamphlets and wrote newspaper articles about the candidate they liked. By the mid-1800s, campaigning grew more intense. People held big rallies and parades to show support for their candidate. They began making buttons and other souvenirs with their candidate's name. And many candidates began giving their own speeches. As the nation grew larger, candidates faced a new challenge. They had to find a way to reach out to voters all across the country. Many began conducting what were known as whistle-stop campaigns. They crisscrossed the country by train and gave speeches at every stop. One of the biggest changes to campaigning happened in the 1950s. For the first time, many Americans had TV sets. The new technology made it easier than ever for candidates to get their messages out to voters. Since then, technology has continued to shape the way candidates campaign. Today, candidates have their own websites and talk with voters on social media. But they still campaign the old-fashioned way too. They know it's important to meet as many voters as they can, and they want to win the race to the White House.
We're doing a great job right now. We're doing a really good job. We're doing a nice job. So go sit down and
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Can you come here for a second?
There was a lot of information in there and that video. So I know you guys have I saw a lot of people taking notes like a madman. So raise your hand. If there's a question you had or something you found interesting. Tracking, hands down. Four almost, but I know Spencer's not down. Catching up. Tracking quiet. This tracking.
What I found interesting was people held big rallies for their candidates.
They held big rallies for their candidates. Anyone else say that? Yeah. What were those big rallies called? What is it called when they go out? I know they said they would travel from state to state on trains back in the day. What is that called, Miriam? Huh? What's help her out? Tracking coffee.
I think it is called Century.
Century. Anyone else hear what that word was called when they go around and making speeches? Amara? Starts with a C. Huh? It's called campaigning. It's called
Campaigning!
So that's when they go quiet. That's a check. That's when they go around state to state talking to people, giving speeches. What else did you guys hear from that video? Hands down. Hands up. Back and slant. Tracking Zayon. Quiet, tracking. I'm sorry, Zayon, there's too many people talking. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Malik. Go on, Zayon.
I have put the biggest campaign happened in 1950.
In 1950, did you catch who was who did that campaigning? No. I don't think I think it was Mike.
Is it I think it just said the biggest campaign.
There was, so what was different about campaigning back then and campaigning now? Jada? What was different, Jada, what was different about campaigning back then and campaigning now? My back is straight.
My back is straight.
My hands are folded.
My hands are folded.
Egypt, continue your seat. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sorry, who's, what, doesn't sound like anyone wants points right now. No one wants to be that social justice change maker. Miriam does, she's slanted, her voice is off. Wyatt is there, Latrell, fix your glasses. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're tracking data right now. So the question was, what's different about campaigning now? And what's different about campaigning then? So they're riding around on trains. Okay, want to build on?
I want to build on you, Jada, because back then they was riding on a chain, and now today, candidates get reached
Hold on,
out.
time here. That's absolutely ridiculous. That's $1. Sit down flat and track the speaker.
And today, candidates reach out to voters by technology and social media.
They use technology and social media. That's really technology and social media is really big these days. Did they have that back then?
No.
No. So they had to go. They had to talk to everyone in person. Time here. Put it away. I'm calling your mother today. They had to. So they took those train rides. They took those train rides because they didn't have planes, or they didn't have TVs. They didn't have TVs or anything to reach all the voters. Miss Santi, we're over here. I've talked to you multiple times. That's $1. I'll send Mom a text tonight, Miss Santi. Whoops. You, east side. I'm up here. So, guys, hold on. When you blow your nose, Ahmad, you only need one tissue. That's why we don't have all these tissues. You only need one tissue. You only need one. We only need one. So we don't go and we don't take 3, 4, 5 tissues. We take one tissue and blow our nose. You got that? Ahmad, that's $1. Speaking back. Track me. Walk is tracking. Brianna, go. Alright, Brian, go. So what else did we hear? What else did we hear in that video? Tracking Caleb. What else did you learn in that video, Caleb? Hold on, east side. Not tracking. You shouldn't have it out. Can't hear you. Trell. get out of your seat again. You're gonna be on detention all next week. Sit down now.
Taking president for many years.
What?
I said I learned that candidates elect the president for a lot of years.
So we're getting antsy right now, and it's almost lunchtime, so we're gonna wrap it up. Unfortunately, we didn't get to anything. We had a word search and everything. We're gonna get to anything because
Miriam.
we couldn't get to anything fun because you guys couldn't focus. I can't plan anything fun unless we learn first and get focused. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coffee, I'm up here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Brian's tracking Sarah, Amara. Wait till Brian.
You will if you don't sit down right away. I'm on 3, 2, 1. If I give a 0, you will have it.
So, the papers that I handed you guys, Latrell, I'm speaking, I guess multiple ones that's about. The papers that I handed you guys, I can waste your lunchtime if you guys want to waste my time. So let's get quiet. Stop humming. And track me. Just like Quiet and Kimani and Marcus. They're all tracking. Kester and Daje. East side. Track me. So the papers, Miriam, Sam, that's a dot. Put it away. That you have. All I want you to do is pass the papers up, guys. You're not listening to me. So, silently pass the papers up. When I say go, you're going to have 10 seconds to get them up and pass them all to me. No one getting out of their seats, just pass to the front row. When I say go, and then your desks are cleared. Okay, we're going to start with the papers first. So pass the papers up. 10 seconds to go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. See you, row. First row is there. First row gets a point. They were there. So they now have 5. Pass them over. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So when I say 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, or I do the clap.
You don't give it to me right now.
Then east side. Face forward. No one's moving. When I reset, you guys, that means you turn your voices off. And you track me. Let's try it again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Time here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coffee, go back to your seat. I didn't go back to your seat yet. Don't say that to anyone. Don't say that. That's why we got it.
You keep getting up here to ask that. You know that.
So when I
It's not funny.
see, I'm turning on.
Oh.
Sarah, here. Egypt, put the pencil down. quiet. That's it. Quiet. When I say go, we're going to silently take out our homework binders and place them on their desk. When I say go, we have 5 seconds. Silently when I say go. Go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Second count there. Samir, you got your homework binder. Open up your binders so we can write in your points for today. Eastside, put it down.
Hey, come out. He's going to go sit down. Can't you stay over there in the class?
Bobby, with it? Nope. Just walking around has got to stop, Morehouse.
Have a seat.
The walking around
Have
has
a
to stop.
seat. I'm sitting right here. You can give it to me.
Nasanti still didn't do it, so.
Have your binders open. I'm hungry. We need to go to lunch.
Like 100% of budget.
Coffee. Sit down.